Hi, this is Shokat Kotal here. You keep explaining yourself, trying to prove your worth, chasing people who already decided your value. So stop from now on. Let them doubt you, let them leave you, let them be wrong about you. Because not everyone is meant to understand your journey, and that's not your burden to carry. In this video, I am going to show you why the let them mindset is the most powerful shift you will ever make in your life, and how it can instantly free you from overthinking, rejection, and emotional exhaustion. So stay with me till the end because this might change the way you see people, situation, and life yourself forever. Let's begin. Many of us lose peace in life not because of the problem themselves, but because of how much control we try to have on other people. We want people to understand us, respect us, and behave the way we expect. When they don't, we feel hurt, confused, or even angry. Okay, we keep thinking about what happened, replaying the conversation in our mind, and asking ourselves why someone behaved the way they did. The truth is that a large part of our emotional suffering comes from trying to control things that are outside our control. We try to control how others see us, how they treat us, or what they think about us. But the reality is completely different, and it's really simple too. Okay, simple and sometimes very difficult to accept. We cannot control another human being. I repeat what I said. We as human being cannot control another human being. Because every person has their own thoughts, experiences, insecurities from the childhood, and priorities. Because of that, people will always act according to who they are, who they have become from the past experiences, not according to what we expect them to be. The moment we begin to understand this, we start seeing relationships and situations and ourselves especially more clearly, that is very clearly, internally and outside too. A powerful idea that explains this mindset is called let them. It is let them theory. This concept became widely known through the work of author Mel Robbins. Right? She got this idea that is simple but extremely powerful. If someone wants to behave in a certain way, let them. If someone chooses to ignore you, yes, I said it right. If someone chooses to ignore you, let them. If someone doesn't appreciate your value, your worth, let them. If someone doubts you or misunderstands you, let them. Let them, okay? At first, these mindsets can make you feel very uncomfortable, because many of us are used to reacting immediately when something hurts our ego or feelings. We want to explain ourselves, defending ourselves, and convince others that they are wrong, but constantly trying to change how other people behave is emotionally exhausting. Right, guys? Emotionally exhausting. It drains your energy, keeps your mind stuck in situation that you cannot control. The let them mindset or theory invites us to do something different, very different. Instead of trying to force people to behave the way we want, we allow them to reveal who they truly are. Right? When you stop interfering, people naturally show their priorities. when you stop interfering, people naturally start showing their priorities, their values, and their character through their actions. Okay, and in many ways, letting people be themselves gives you a very clearer information about who they really are from the inside, internally. Right? Experience is a key part of this mindset. I repeat, Acceptance is a key part of this let them theory or mindset, because acceptance does not mean that you agree with what someone did, and it doesn't mean that you approve of their behavior. Acceptance simply means recognizing reality as it is. I repeat, recognizing the reality as it is. When you accept what is happening instead of fighting it, you regain emotional clarity. You stop wasting energy resisting something that already exists in the real time. Okay, but the let them theory does not stop at the acceptance. Here comes the part two. The second and most empowering part of the idea is something equally very important. That is, let me. I repeat, let me, let them, and let me. If someone chooses to behave a certain way, let them, but then you decide what you will do the next, right? If someone doubts you, let them doubt you. Let me says, let me focus on improving myself, proving my ability through the actions, not to the reactions. If someone does not appreciate your efforts, let them show their priorities. You can say, let me invest my time, my energy where it truly matters. This shift is extremely powerful because it returns control back to you. Yes, instead of trying to control others, you focus on controlling your response, your mindset, your behavior pattern, and your direction in life are always within your power and within your control by not reacting to the things which are not necessary for your life and your development, for your growth. Psychologists often explain that much of your anxiety comes from trying to control external situations and external outcomes. You might have heard this from the elders. When we try to control other people's opinion or reactions, we create constant mental tension which increases our anxiety, right? But when we shift our focus to what we can control, our mind becomes calmer and more focused. That is something very important we need to understand. Applying let them in the relationship. Okay, we came across applying let them in the relationship. Let's start. This mindset also changes the way we approach in relationship. In relationship, people often try very hard to make others understand their intention, their point of view, or appreciate their efforts. But sometimes the healthiest response is to simply observe someone's behavior and accept what it tells you instead of overthinking, right? If someone repeatedly disrespects you, their behavior is giving you information, right? If someone is consistently fails to appreciate your efforts, that behavior also tells you something very important about their priorities. Instead of trying to convince them with your words to change, you can simply acknowledge what their actions reveal and decide how you want to respond. Now, applying to the most important thing in your life, that is success. The same idea applies to success and the personal growth. Many successful people are facing criticism and doubts from the others, especially in the beginning stage. That is from the friends and your family members. It is very 100% true. Or colleagues sometimes question their ambitions or mock their ideas. Instead of spending your energy, very important, your energy is something very important, you need to preserve. Spending energy arguing with everyone, many of them adopted a quiet mindset. Let them doubt, let them criticize, let them underestimate me, and let me continue working, learning, and improving. And at term, this has happened many times. In the beginning, many people doubted our ability. Now God knows what exactly we stand for, our value and ethics. One of the greatest freedoms in the life comes when you stop needing everyone's approval. Guys, this is something very important. When needing someone's approval, not everyone will understand your journey, your life, Not everyone supported decision because it is your decision to grow. Some people will misunderstand you no matter how clearly you explain yourself with the facts and figures and the truth. When you accept the reality, you stop chasing validation and start focusing on your purpose. That's really the game changing, not the arguing, just focusing on the purpose and your goals. Now we can apply this principle, that is let them, okay, to the one of the most important quality of human being, that is the peace. Peace begins when you realize the need to control people. Let them think what they want, let them say what they want, let them behave the way they choose. Their action define them, which we already discussed in the first session of this video. But your response defines you. I repeat with highlight, your response defines you. When you stop trying to manage everyone else's behavior, you suddenly have the more energy for your own growth accumulated in yourself. Instead of analyzing every interaction or worrying about every opinion, you begin investing your attention, which is important for the focus, in building a better version of yourself, a person you really want to become. The next time someone disappoints you or behaves in a way you don't expect, remember this mindset, okay? Let them show who they are. Let them reveal their priorities. I'm repeating the same thing, but it is important. And then ask yourself the most important question, which I do in my real time many times, and it has given very successful results. What will I choose to do now? This is where your real problem lies, right? You cannot control other people's decision, but you can control your own behavior, own direction. Let them be who they choose to be, and let yourself become who you are meant to become. Sometimes the path to peace is not about changing the world around you. Sometimes it begins with a very simple decision to stop fighting the reality, truth, and focus on your own growth, own personality trends. To conclude this topic to the end, let me conclude this topic to the end, that is let them. Two simple ideas can transform the way you look at the life. Let them and let me. Thanks a lot. If you like this video, please share this video with your loved ones, and do not forget to subscribe for the upcoming videos on the similar kind of topics which will help grow your personality. And if you want any topic of your drop in the text in the comment box. We'll make a video on that. Thank you.